console is where we can see what's happening for a given project. So here we have our to-do project that was created and is already hooked to our GitHub repo where we've been pushing things. And here we can see there's a build that's popped up. And we can see here there's the adds operations and permission that's here and it's been completed in 3 seconds already. So the build was successful, and now what it's doing is it is deploying. So if we can click here, we'll see that this is now deploying successfully, configuring the API gateway, and this is now live. Great, that was quick. So now we're going to go in the Schema Visualiser. So this is where you can see all of your project, and you can see your data model and operations. So this is the to-do model we've created with our name, descriptions, and the various fields we've generated, plus the Keel automatically generated fields such as created at and updated at. So this is a good place for your whole team to understand what is the data model and the permitted operations for your given project. Now we're going to go to the API Explorer. So this is where you can see and play with the operations you've created for your API. So for example, if we can go to create a to-do here, you can see here we have the 3 types of APIs that are exposed automatically through Keel. So JSON, GraphQL, and RPC, and you can lift here the language that you need to use. And in Run, you can go and play, that gives you a quick UI to play with what you've done. So we're going to go ahead and create a to-do. For that, I need to be authenticated, so I'm going to authenticate myself quickly here, creating an account and be authenticated. Good, and we're going to create a new to-do called Buy Bananas. Great, so that now works. We can see the request and the response. We're now going to go to the database here, which lets you see your tables. So we've got the to-do table where we can see the newly generated entry, Buy Bananas here. We can see it's not completed. We're going to lift the ID, go back to our API Explorer, and play with our complete to-do operations we created. So if we run that on the ID and click Submit, we can see this has run successfully. And if we now go back to the database and the to-do, we can see this is now completed. So the console is a good way to see what's happening for your project and also to play with your data, play with your APIs, and make sure it does what you want it to do before you put it in your app. This also gives you a SQL runner to query some more complex data if you want to. Great, so hopefully this gives you a good overview of how quick it is to get started. But importantly, Keel is not just about getting started. It's here to give your whole team the infrastructure and tools to support your whole business for the many years to come as your business flourishes. And we'll cover in another video the key features that will enable that, such as multiple environment, custom functions, and many more. Thank you. Bye-bye.